You don't do that no more. You always hooked to my phone, you weirdo. I already played this game. I'm not playing this game. So let's hope I can just like send it and still win it. We're gonna still win. Bruh. That's where I play this game. Because I literally, bro. Oops.
A shot of the Celtics earlier, coming down the tunnel. They're not messing around. They're ready to get to work here at home. Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. Our game tonight featuring the Golden State, the starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Podge make up the backcourt. Inside, it's Green next to Jackson Davis. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. And for the Celtics, Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Hauser in at the small forward. Very early in the season, but a lot of excitement still in the air, Grant.
No question, B.A. I mean, the fan base will usually carry it until their team is mathematically eliminated. Fans in this league are so passionate about their teams. And that's one of the things that makes the NBA so great.
It doesn't matter what angle you give him. When Butler gets inside, you know he's going to free. Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one this quarter.
What'd you say to me?
On the wing, Holiday.
No, what'd you say to me? No, what'd you say? Babe.
Left side, Butler. Money from the wing.
Jimmy
Liar.
Butler is very comfortable operating in mid-range area.
You're laughing. Liar.
White with it. Now guarded by Curry.
Babe. Babe.
Against Green. Back to White.
Baby.
Now here's Tatum. He's guarded closely.
Bro.
5 to shoot. Here's Holiday.
Liar.
No good with the elbow jumper.
Well, the analytics don't like
you're
it,
literally lying because you just said that. That makes me know you're lying.
Despite the miss.
And here's Curry for 3.
Liar.
From downtown.
Yeah, most of the time you assume Curry's 3-ball is falling.
You shouldn't lie to your boyfriend. You shouldn't lie to your boyfriend. Liar. Tell me. Bruh.
That's how good he is.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
For Boston, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Joe Mazzulla.
And we spoke about how he plans to deal with the three-point king, Stephen Curry. He said the biggest challenge, honestly, is not the shooting, it's the playmaking. Steph is an incredible passer, so you can't double team him. He'll find the open man. As always, Not easy fixing Steph, Brian.
And Allie, thanks.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
Holiday with the ball. Jackson Davis picks him up. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Holiday. The Warriors have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Curry passes to Butler. Another three for Golden State.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Holiday against Curry. And the basket by Holiday.
Well, Holiday is one of the strongest guards in the league. He can handle the contact.
And it's Butler who slams it down.
And there's that fiery attitude of Butler's showing up the defense.
And Boston calls time here. And coach, when we get to the playoffs, Jim.
It's downstairs. Shit. Babe, I'll be right back. What? Wow, just stick your tongue out at me. Wow. She just hates me that much, guys. Do you have to fucking hate me? Why is my phone deciding to fucking charge?
Jimmy Butler plays his best basketball.
Well, Brian, look, it's tangible. You see his numbers go up in the postseason. Butler's been the #1 option on multiple finals teams. That puts him in rare company.
And so it's Boston with it, trailing by 8. Curry against Holiday. To the left side wing. Hauser. No good from outside. Here's Golden State. They're on a 15-5 run. Here's Butler. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Butler's got 11.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching. A perfect game plan.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Boston pulls it in. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
The Celtics making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
Outside White. And it's flushed down. Nice jam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
Porzingis misses. The Warriors lead by 8. Butler with the ball. It's hauled in by White. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Goes back up. And the layup is good.
And guys, it's no easy task defending Tatum inside. You can body him up, bump him, he'll still find a way.
The 3 from Curry. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Tatum from long range. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
From outside the arc. Another 3 for Golden State.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Tatum gets the bucket.
Man, nice shot by Tatum. Answering the 3 from the other end.
Outside for Butler. Outside Curry. Pass to Kuminga. Butler with the ball. Takes the 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Curry. Butler's got 14 points for the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
White on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. The Warriors lead by 12. Now here's Curry. Playing Washington, he was nearly unstoppable. That shot wide open.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Fires from deep. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Golden State Warriors up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Pew. Loser. Nerd.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time
I
left
love
for
my
a
little
comeback.
nerdy girl though.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Tatum and Horford, the duo at forward. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Drew Holiday. And it's Cornette in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
He has the knack for being in the right spot at the right time. Gets a lot of sneaky points with his work on the glass.
Moody from outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got his 7th assist here tonight.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Pritchard, no good.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
Oh, man, I hate this. And we see it all too often. Injuries, such a big part of this game.
Yeah, these kind of things really test your depth. Hopefully it's not too serious.
Podziemski's checked in for Curry.
Boston, put your hands together. Once again, they are Celtics.
The Warriors lead by 19. Outside Hield. Pass to Jackson Davis. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Out to Hield. The 3-ball. Boston pulls it in. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Second chance effort. And it's Tatum missing.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Outside Podziemski. Lets it go from deep. And again, no good by Golden State. Celtics trail by 19. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. But that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast, but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well, and when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. The Warriors lead by 19. And here's Moody. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Tatum from long range. And the 3-pointer goes. Tatum's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, Tatum is gifted at sizing up defenses and excellent at recognizing when to shoot off the dribble.
Moody from outside. Here's Jackson Davis. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. These are his first free throws of the game.
First team foul.
And he knocks down the first one. When the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
And the Celtics making a change here. Cade is checked in. Now here's Payton. Defense right on him. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Payton's got his first basket.
Impressive. I mean, challenging at the rim against length. You just have to love the aggressiveness.
Yeah, showing absolutely zero fear as he goes right at the bigger defender.
Well, if you give Holiday a crease, that'll happen. I mean, he just blew the doors off the defense. And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Tatum. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, it's so impressive how Jason Tatum has just continued to strengthen his game. He's a star who isn't easily satisfied by his own play and always wants to do more.
And that one falls for Tatum. Gregg is checked in for Boston. White comes in for Holiday. Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Jimmy Butler comes in for Hield.
Just money from the line. Tatum knows the importance of making free throws.
Left side Podziemski. Back to Moody. And they pick up 2. Moody's got 10 points in the game.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Pass to Pritchard. White with it. Three-pointer. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
The three-pointer off the mark. It's stolen by Kuminga to the middle. Butler on the wing. From downtown, on target from range. 17 points in the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Tatum drives in. Making his mark again. He's shooting 4 for 9 in this one.
Well, we've come to expect this from Tatum. Just so good at taking over games all by himself.
Here's Butler. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And Boston calls time here. You think of guys who play greater than their stats, but
unknown left leg injury to
Butler has got to be on that list.
Yeah, Brian, the competitive nature of Jimmy Butler is the stuff of legends. Sure, sometimes it can make it tough in certain locker rooms, but coaches love his passion for winning.
Feels like a guy that's built for the playoffs.
Absolutely.
Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Boston. Hauser comes in for Pritchard. And Golden State also making a switch. Green is checked in.
Well, Butler might be the toughest guy in this league, fighting down low.
First trip to the line for him here.
Shooting for Golden State, Jimmy.
And he sinks the second.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for Boston. Pass to Porzingis. 44 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Tatum. The putback. He can't get that one to fall. Golden State has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Butler surveying the floor. Here's Moody. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
What a swat by the big man Porzingis. You always have to be careful shooting when he's lurking.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
And that one misses.
Sam Hauser at the line, shooting 1.
Outside Tatum. That won't go either for Tatum. Outside Moody. Outside for Butler. Got it off in time. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Warriors ahead, opening up a huge gap. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. What a start for Jimmy Butler. He had 20 points and 1 rebound. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, it comes down to confidence. From the opening tip, these guys had that swag. They had the attitude that you can't beat us, we can only beat ourselves.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
Well, they need to change their strategy with the season. Jacking up 3-pointers left and right, many of them contested, go from deep range.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
6-7.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
On the floor for the Warriors. Inside, it's Green next to Jackson Davis. Brandon Podziemski out there with Buddy Hield. And it's Butler in at the small forward position.
Personal foul. First team foul.
I'm a minute you're made.
Holiday against Hield.
I'm so glad you didn't hear that.
Outside Tatum. From deep. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Tatum's got 17.
Well, look at how his team works to get Tatum set up for success. Feeding him when he's ready to fight.
Boston shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the paint. Here's Jackson Davis. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Well, really, he's a point forward. You can run your offense through Jimmy Butler.
Here's Holiday. Here's Hauser, covered by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. Jackson Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Hield finds Green. Holiday against Butler. Banked it in off the glass. Butler's got 4 points in the quarter.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Outside Tatum. Boston again missing.
Not a great start to this second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Holiday with the ball. Now Podziemski defending. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, it sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling. Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. And Boston calls time here. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Payton's checked in.
He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Who poked away. It's stolen by Hield. And he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Horford really looking like an ageless wonder throwing it down.
On the wing, Payton. And here's Butler outside. He buries it from 3. Butler's got 9 points here in the second half. Their ball.
You should look at my text. Look at my text.
Movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
shy ass.
Golden State on D. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Pritchard gets it to go.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
And it's Butler on the drive. And it's Butler with the jam.
Yeah, and Butler leaving no doubt on that drive to the hole. What a play.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Celtics. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Yep, that one's good.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
And coach, a perennial all-defense performer, Drew Holiday, fearsome at that end of the floor in particular.
Yeah, Brian, he's as good a defensive guard as there is. Great size and strength at the point guard spot. You combine that with his IQ and his competitive will, he is a problem on a nightly basis.
Hield on the wing. 4-3. Counted from distance. Hield's got 5 points.
Yeah, no hesitation from the veteran Hield. A dangerous scorer in these catch-and-shoot situations.
Holiday passes to Pritchard. We've got 1:28 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Clock at 4. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Pritchard's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Hield finds Butler. That three's off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Payton with a steal. Back to Hield. Pass to Butler. Over Holiday. And Butler the bucket on the assist by Hield. Butler's got 15 points here in the second half. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off the transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
The great positioning, the 7'1" wingspan. That combination makes Horford a dangerous shot blocker.
Cadis checked in for Boston. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Podziemski.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
The Celtics have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Three-pointer Holiday. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Well, look, you can't give Butler these lanes to the rim. He's explosive on the attack.
Holiday drives in. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And he's going for the lob. No luck on that one. Jimmy Butler getting it done for the Warriors. He's nearing the 40-point mark, just getting whatever shot he wants. We'll be right back with you shortly. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And the Celtics shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. We've got Derek White, and it's Craig in at the power forward position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Second chance shot, and...
Baby. Bet. They went text.
White with the finish.
I like that from White. Attacking the heart of that defense.
To the inside, Payton. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier If they can't. And improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
More than just a score. Hield moves the ball well, especially when his guys are open.
And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
Here's Keita. White, the pass to Craig. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, and guys, when White's got the ball in his hand, you can count on him to make the right decision with it.
Payton's shot is good.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Shireman. Outside White. It's deflected.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Hield finds Payton. Back to Hield. Here's Kuminga. It's rebounded by Walsh. So it's Boston now. Right side White. Here's Shireman. Moody defends. Craig against Kuminga. Pass to Walsh. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Left side Moody. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's his first foul. And one of the findings in a recent league report, Stan, back-to-backs, not a major risk for injury, it seems.
Well, you know, Brian, I had a player that I greatly respected tell me that his preference would be to play 41 back-to-backs during the year because then you get 2 days off in between games. That really what was harder was playing every other day and never getting a break of a couple of days. So, look, you have to play through a lot of different situations and things, but I think back-to-backs are certainly overestimated.
Interesting. Something to consider for sure.
He's a true team-first guy. White is all about finding the team the best scoring chance he can.
Pass to Shireman. The rebound by Moody. The Warriors have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. The Warriors also with a sub. Jackson Davis is checked in for Looney. Clock at 2. And it's Hield missing. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And it's Shireman missing. The Warriors shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. And he lobs it up. Very pretty alley-oop.
A find from Buddy Hield. I'd like to see him do that more. Spread the ball around.
Here's Tatum. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, BA, you have two choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
Moody from outside. Boston pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
A nice shot by Tatum.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
And finished off by Tatum.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And that one's good. Knox.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Warriors.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And what a huge performance it was for Jimmy Butler.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this race.
It's good.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
And it's good. 2 points.
Well, you know, there's still some value in the mid-range jumper, especially when it's Jason Tatum taking the shot.
Here's Hield. And he makes it on the layup.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, look, if you're trying to slow down White, you first have to match his activity level.
White hits them both. 15 seconds left in the game. Outside Moody. Back to Payton. The 3 is up. Hits the trifecta.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
That's 10, 11.